Do you know what town I really don't like?
I think
Sarnia.
Why not?
It just seems like just a bad town.
Dude, we were there on a road trip recently and it was kind of awesome.
Yeah, the breweries were great.
Yeah.
But the town itself?
You just need to go to the right neighborhoods. Hey there, and welcome once again to the Rural Juror Brewery Tour live.
Well said.
Thanks, I'm Jay.
I'm Seth.
And today, we're going to be taking a look at a brewery that we are not including in an upcoming road trip episode. Mm-hmm. And honestly, it's just because when we were there, they didn't have an open retail location. So I picked up some beer and I figured let's take a look and see what they taste like.
Absolutely.
So today we're going to be looking at River Run Brewing Company in Sarnia, Ontario.
Now, this one I didn't get to go to. So you went to it. So...
Well, I went to their retail location, which is the Tin Fiddler Pub on Christina Street in Sarnia.
Okay.
Which is honestly just right half a block away from the Imperial Theater. There's another brewery around the corner, a block away from the waterfront. So it's right in the heart of downtown Sarnia. And I thought, let's just see what we're doing. So to start today, we're going to be having the Crude.
The Crude, nice.
It's a black IPA at 7.6%.
Nice.
Yeah, we're going to have some fun with this one. And I assume that's named after oil because Sarnia is a refinery town.
Or is it named after the city?
Okay, so the Crude is their black IPA. Strong malt, strong hop are anticipated. Look at that pour.
I really like the bottles, actually. Sort of the reminiscent of the Red Stripe Old Stubbies.
A little bigger than that, yes.
But a little bit bigger, yeah.
Yeah, these are 500 ml bottles. And I like how they've got a graphic there of both the Tin Fiddler Pub, but also the bridge that connects Sarnia to the United States over there. So, well, that's a really, really deep brown. And I'm not going to say black yet because it's not quite there despite it being a black IPA.
It's pretty dark.
Yes, it's honestly, if you could go just a touch lighter than black, you get this.
It's got a really foamy head. You can almost get peaks in it, though.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm peeking at it right now, and it looks dark, and I don't see a lot of bubbles in the fluid itself. But yeah, the foamy head is certainly rich. There's plenty there.
Wow, lots of roast, lots of super roasted malt. Not chocolate, but just really roasted.
And I'm expecting it to have a bit of a nutty flavor with the IPA there, but also a hop finish to it.
I'm getting a lot of hops on the nose, too.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, but that caramel malt is coming through.
Is it
real strong? Maybe toasted.
Yeah, it's
a good smell.
For me, it's a good balance between the hops and the malt.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good.
Well, we'll see. 7.6% though. I'm expecting something.
Wow.
It's an understatement.
Oh, lots of dark roast in the flavor. Oh, good bitterness too in the end.
So much hop.
Wow.
I'm getting so much hop. And the malt roast is there, but they're supportive of each other. One doesn't overpower the other. It's not like I'm sitting here going, what a hop fest. What's the point in the black IPA? Nor am I going, where's the hops?
Yeah.
This has a perfect balance between the two. Good work.
Yeah, that is exactly it. Just like I had in the smell, it was a good balance. This is exactly it. And the bitterness between the roasted malts and the hops, it's just a perfect symbiotic relationship. It just melds. You don't even know where one starts and one ends.
Sorry, pardon the expression of shock. You said symbiotic. I'm so impressed. Good work.
Star Wars.
And then melds. Star Trek. Mind meld?
Don't touch me.
Okay. I'm sorry, wife. Whoa, I mean, Seth.
The wants of the many outweigh the needs of you.
But look at that, right? Like that darkness is omnipresent. The foamy head is dissipating, but it's still present. And then the taste there, the bitterness, the hop, the malt. You've done a good job, River Run.
This is a really, really nice black IPA. I like this one a lot.
You know what makes me a little sad? Because I'm going to put this away right now.
Oh. Why?
I want to move on to the second beer.
Oh.
Like, that's a good beer.
That's a great beer.
I'm coming back to it.
Okay.
So, second beer. This is their highest rated beer on the app that I looked through. This is the unfortunately named, but hilariously named, Nut Buster Peanut Butter Porter.
Ooh.
And I understand that I chose two dark beers, but I really wanted to get that black IPA in there, and this one we had to enjoy.
I'm really happy you got that. That's really nice. I like that a lot.
And the nicest part is I'm the only one who bought beer there, so Seth didn't get any.
That's not nice.
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. What did you say that
That's
I don't care about?
I wish I had got some.
So this is 6.5%, 25 IBU.
You didn't even tell me that you were stopping.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. What were you saying?
I would have got some beer.
Well, this is the problem when you're not the DD.
Yeah,
I was driving. You got nothing. Regardless, look at that pour. Honestly, it's almost exact same color as the black IPA. Yeah. This is the Nut Buster. And again, we have the graphic of the Tin Fiddler Pub, the bridge to the United States on the label.
The head is dissipating quite quickly for me.
I'd say the previous one was more foamy and this one's more bubbly.
Oh my God.
Okay, so before you even say a word, your expression says so much. But most peanut butter beers to me don't follow through with both the peanut butter and the porter side. You get the peanut ends up being a bit of a salty finish, or you get the porter side being downplayed. So I'm looking forward. Go ahead.
Wow. The smell on this is so much peanut. It's just like if you literally took crushed peanuts and shoved them up your nose. It is really great. And there's almost a saltiness to it.
No, but there's sweet too, and there's creamy in the nose.
It's so good.
That is a hell of a smell.
Wow.
That's amazing. Okay, even before I taste it, don't taste it yet, but even before I taste it, this is a success. Right off the top, if the first part of drinking is the view and the second part is the smell, already a success. Good work, River Run.
This has the nicest smell to any peanut butter porter I've ever had.
I can't disagree with you, and I've had about half a dozen or more different ones.
Oh.
And it's not a common beer style, but wow, this is good.
Well, it's becoming more popular. I probably had at least a dozen, and this is by far.
You just wanted to one-up me, didn't you?
I actually sixth-upped you.
Damn it. All right, let's get to drinking. Make the pain easier to bear, but yeah, that's a good smelling beer.
Oh, and this, wow. The sweetness right off the top, the peanut butter, the nut, the maltiness in there.
But the peanut taste on the smell that was dominant, that takes a bit of a back seat, and the molasses malts come through, the rich darkness, the sweet malts that are in there. No bitterness whatsoever from what I could tell. What did I say the IBU was? 25?
Wow.
Can't tell in this context. And as we know, IBU is context sensitive.
Yeah, the sweetness of the malt is really amazing. Paired with that peanut, and then the porter just comes through with a rich, dark, bitterness. That's a really great peanut butter porter. And
I would say that this has a stronger flavor, if only because of the peanut flavor, than the black IPA that's over 1% higher in ABV. But where this is bitter, that's sweet. And they are such good kind of contrast to compare sort of exercises. You've got commonalities with the malts, but this goes a little further into the sweet side of malt that stays on the bitter side. This has the nut finish, that has the bitter finish. You have the nose here that's just so strong. It's no wonder that's the highest rated beer that I saw from River Run. Yeah, it's not surprising at all. Now, that being said, I'm really glad I'm sharing it with you for two reasons. Number one, because this beer, the sweetness is not a beer that I want a lot of, but I'm really glad I'm getting it. And number two, it kind of shows my dominance over you that I supplied the beer and then I chose to share a little with you as I took the remainder with me. Yep. Let's wrap this up, buddy. Does this mean I'm going to have to drive to Sarnia again to get more beer from these guys? It looks like. Damn it. It's good stuff. Well, thanks so much for watching the Rural Juror Brewery Tour live. Live, man. Well said. Thank you. I'm Jay. I'm Seth. Check us out next time when we try some more beers. Absolutely. Make sure you like and subscribe below. Make sure you ring his bell so that you get notifications when new episodes pop up. Every week. Every week on Friday. Then go to ruraljurorbrewerytour.com. Lots of fun stuff there. Beer blog, past episodes, lots and lots of episodes. Reviews, buy us a beer. That would be awesome. We'll see you next time. Cheers. Bye-bye. Seriously, like at this point in time, this is where you always have to remember to go and stop it. So I hit the button? I don't think you remember that sometimes. So I hit the button. I think you need to hit the end stream button. I ended the stream. Okay, good. It's ended. No, it's not.